Okay, fellas, let's get into some Q&A. Um, First, man, I let me make it clear. I usually don't put out this type of content on this platform, but I felt the need to clarify one or two things and also assist my fellow small YouTubers not to fall victim for this trap. You feel me? Having hung out here on YouTube for a couple of years, probably coming to 5 years now. Gonna share with you my experience, uh, out here, and also share some insights on how to go about YouTube if you are a small content creator, a small YouTube content creator. You feel me? Hi there, my name's Wish, and I happen to do travel vlogs out here in this platform, but I kind of run other platforms in different type of niches. In this video, I want to share with you guys about what is actually out there on YouTube. You know, for the most part, what these YouTube gurus, these people who have successfully built multi-million YouTube handles that are actually talking about and encouraging other individuals out here who are just venturing into this content creation game. Now, the thing I wanna talk about mostly is the thing of these YouTube gurus encouraging YouTubers, small, beginner YouTubers to quit their jobs, their full-time jobs for YouTube. You feel me? Yeah, this is one of the things that I'm actually gonna elaborate more, talk about more, and maybe I kind of like will assist you, kind of will like give you insight on what you need to know as a small YouTuber or beginner, or as a small content creator that is actually just starting to build their platform. You feel me? Yeah, so with no further ado, guys, let's dive into this kind of like a Q&A. You feel me? Yeah, so the thing is, don't fall for this trap, I would say, because I myself, I feel like I fell for it. But so what these YouTubers are actually talking about out here is that you should quit your job. You should resign from your full-time job or whatever you actually have going on that is catering for your bills for YouTube. Well, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying that YouTube can't really like or YouTube can't get you ahead in life. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm actually saying is that I wouldn't advise anyone who's just starting out on YouTube to actually call off or resign from their job for YouTube. You feel me? That would be a very, very crazy idea, yeah, in my opinion. You feel me? Yeah, so I started out way back in 2020. Yeah, after being encouraged by these very YouTube gurus out here, like just call off your job, just quit your job and go full time on YouTube. And okay, like I kind of like did my research prior to me actually venturing into YouTube. I really had passion and interest for YouTube. Still I am, but like okay, then before I actually ventured, before I started trying to like build one or two platforms, I I remember I was inspired by a couple of these YouTube gurus and all that actually talking about how YouTube can change your life, how it can, get you this, 6 figure and all that type of, information that you all actually, view out here. Yeah, but the thing is, it's far-fetched from the truth, you feel me? Most especially if you are a small YouTuber, like I said. If you are a small YouTuber, guys, don't quit your job, don't call off, don't resign from your job up until you see momentum on your platform. If not, up until you see that your YouTube has actually picked, you have monetization in place, and you have a few dollars, starting to pull in and all that, then maybe you can then call off your job and go full time on YouTube. You feel me, fellas? Yeah, but if you're just starting out as a a small YouTuber, a content creator, you just like you figure out that the 9 to 5 thing, it ain't your thing, and you really want to share your ideas, you really want to assist people, you really want to share your experiences and do 1 or 2 things that actually resonate with your sense of mission or your advocacy or what you actually want to get going in life. I wouldn't advise you to quit your job. Hang in there, let YouTube pick up, let your platform pick up. Like, let it gain momentum. Yeah, I would advise still that you actually hang in there in your job and do this YouTube thing part-time, and up until you see that, like I said, it's like picking, and it's at least promising, or you can actually stage a few dollars. Cause one thing you need to know, man, YouTube is a long-term game.